I want to talk about half guard, having a good underhook in half guard, and how if I set that underhook up just right, I can actually take somebody's back from it, and then we get a chance to use our chokes that we've been working on. Let's see. Trey, can I borrow you? First, what is a half guard? It's like a full guard, like maybe where I have my legs controlling him, but he gets past half of it, he pushes it down, and I end up in half of my guard, right? I don't have both legs, but I've got one leg. Now, it's really hard to, let me think of the right way to say it. I want to make sure that I can keep him in a safe place where he can't hurt me, but then give myself enough room to improve my position. So I like to use my knee as a barrier, as a shield. And when I use my knee like this, my hands kind of copy. You see how this hand and knee get connected? What was something that I said over and over again in our warm-ups earlier? Keep your knee and elbow connected, right? It's really important. Now, if I use this knee, I can make a big pocket right here, right at his red zone. You know, that red zone is elbow to armpit, armpit to hip. Right where my leg is, I have enough room for my arm to come underneath. When my arm comes underneath, I can't just have some of my arm. I have to have the whole thing. Is your shoulder part of the arm too? Absolutely. Even if my shoulder's sticking out, I'm not going to do the move as well as I could as if I'm all the way deep. It's almost like my ear has to be up against his body. Now, I'm going to use this same hand that we were using earlier, and I'm going to sit up onto my knee. Now, the last thing I have is this arm on my neck, so I'm going to shuck. That shuck, I'm going to raise my shoulder up to my ear and throw his arm off of him. Well, now I've got a seatbelt once I'm on his back. Sometimes I can climb on his back, but I almost always like to dump him over. I'll just pull him, and look where he falls. Right in place for me to grab my bicep, hide my hand, and give a squeeze. Let's do that again, Trey. Let's switch on the other side. Now, I can have the same position we were using in warm-ups and keep his pressure. And if he's giving me pressure, I'm up on my hand, I have a good head start. But look where that window is. My hand is going to swim underneath his armpit, and how deep am I going to go? How far does my arm need to go inside? The whole thing. That's right. My arm will reach, and I get all the way. Almost like my arm is out the backside, and I can grab their hip on the backside. Now, I'm still sitting down. He's up on his knees. I need to get even with him, so I'm going to sit up to my knees. Once I sit up to my knees, it's actually pretty easy to duck my head out. Okay? Now, if I pause, let's back up half a step. If I come up and I pause for too long, maybe he wraps my arm with like an overhook, where this arm, hold on, goes back and comes through here. Yeah, a whizzer. He could catch this whizzer, this overhook on me, and man, that could really give me some problems. Easy killer. Easy killer. Let's do it over because I need that leg. I want to shuck out from underneath there real fast so he can't get good control of that arm. And then I make a seat belt. When I make a seat belt, I kind of fall to the floor and I use my seat belt to pull his back with me. I want to keep his back real nice and tight to my chest. Now, I could cross with both of my hooks. This is okay, not cross my feet, but I could catch with both of my hooks. But I really like to come underneath and cross my feet here. If I'm at a competition, at a tournament, I need to hold for at least 3 seconds here to get my 4 points. And then if I want to, I can come back here. But I like this. Now, turn this way, Trey. His hips are bound up. My feet being crossed with one leg like this makes it hard for him to turn his hips this way. So they have to go the other way. Help sink that choke extra tight. And I squeeze. Should I squeeze mostly with my arm muscles or with my back muscles? Which one? Arm muscles or back muscles? What's bigger? Your back muscles, for sure. Okay? So I'm going to give you a partner, same partner you were just working with, and I want y'all to take turns back and forth. Okay? Watch my position one. Who wants to see again? Rowan, let's turn around and look at it this way. Or you're on this side. Okay? So first, everybody, you can go ahead and sit like me. This is the place we're going to sit. Oh, come up on your knees like this. There we go. You're going to have to pass my guard. Come past my guard, Rowan. Get past my, oh. Oh no. Oh no, I've got the virus. I'm just kidding. All right, Rowan, I want you to come past my legs. Stand up on your knees. Good. When he tries to come past my knees, look at my position. My knee and elbow are together. I can move. Look, I go catch his leg. I swim underneath. Once I swim underneath, I just come up to my knees. Boom. You see how I shuck all at the same time. Now I can get my seatbelt, roll him over. Look, I can cross here. I can get my hooks. Look at that hook. There we go. But I like that cross. And then I can choke his neck. And he goes to sleep. I'm going to set 2 timers. For the first timer, I just want one partner to get as many repetitions as they can. And at the end of that timer, we'll switch top and bottom and let the other partner try. Okay? Are you ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.